Thistles. It was Jesus who gave the parable about the four types of hearers: the wayside, stony ground, thorns and thistles, good ground. And I often allude to, or often reference that particular parable, because that parable means that as he had those followers, that everybody around Jesus was not with him. But of those three types of hearers, the thorns and thistles hearers is the one that in our culture in the United States, and or in the industrialized nations, but certainly in the United States, the one that gives us the most difficulty. It is the hearer that is specifically most like, that we are most challenged with. Because the thorns and thistles hearer is caught up in the cares of the world, in the trappings of possessions and of things and of owning and of possessing. And that is the battle. It could not have been a better description, Jesus being the master teacher, than to call it the thorns and thistles. We know what thorns and thistles are. Thorns are things that are prickly, things that hook you, things that will penetrate, things that will lock you in. And so this is what all of us have to deal with in our nation, that we are so comfortable. It is very difficult to get in the mindset of the believer in the first century. You know, I'm not one that is sadistic, masochistic, anything of that nature. You know, I'm not wishing that there would be difficulty and hardship and heartbreak as we pursue the Lord. But it so happens that if you truly pursue the Lord, you know, it will run you into difficulty. It will run you into difficult times. This is for those who are sincere about the Lord, for those who do all that they can not to be conformed to this world, as Paul would say, but be transformed by renewing our mind, that it's not about what we possess, it's not about driving for things, it's not about what we can wear, it's not about what we can drive, it's not about where we can live, it's whom we live in and who we represent, the thorns and thistle believer. That's a condition to avoid. Thank you so much.